Beech, yeah, a bit of a classic in front of the TNT cameras today, a 3-3 draw with Dorking. The first question is, how have we not won that game?
Well, excuse me, the first play was a lot better today than it was last time we were on TV. And the second one is, when you're scoring 3 goals, you've got to be winning that match. But of course, Dorking can say the same thing. But the amount of chances we created, and we need to be more killer instinct in respect of them chances. I think it was 23, 24 shots today, which is another amazing stat. It's high energised, it's an attacking football. But within that, there was aspects where I felt the players stepped off a little bit, and yeah, we started the second half not great, and it's a little bit sloppy, and we can control it. We let the water in the building, and the trickle turns into a little bit of a river, really, rather than it being just a little leak. But that's what happens.
It was a bit of a frantic start. Obviously, 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, and the chances that were created in that first half. Were you a bit surprised with how Dorking set up in terms of the amount of space that we had in the back?
No, I knew we were physically better than them. We were quicker than them, and we have opportunity to do what we did today, and we did it. What we didn't do is control the aspects of winning, and we allowed to step back off that. And that's very frustrating from my perspective, because it's everything I'm not. So I never take anything for granted. I always push, and we can push and keep pushing. It wasn't to the detriment of the lads, but when it creeps in a little bit in percentages, it's a drop off. And yeah, we weren't at that stage in the game to be like that. And of course they score, and then score again off the free kick that hits the bar. But we should defend them aspects far better. Throwing in a free kick, actually.
Obviously, the 5th goal was a crucial one, and it allowed Dorking to get themselves a foothold back in the game. Did you sense that the tide was changing at all before that at all?
I don't know if it was changing. I think that we still had, again, majority of chance. But of course, if you allow somebody in a fight that you may have off the canvas, that's what we did. We give them that energy, so they're going to latch on to that because they have nothing to latch on to. So we gave them the opportunity to try and get in a game that they shouldn't get into, and that needs managing out of these players, because if we do that with the attacking intent, pace, etc. that we've got, we're going to win a lot of games consecutively, but we need to get to that point. So to score 2 on Tuesday and 3 today, have 2 points to show for it, in respect of the games that we've played in, we've definitely had the upper hand in both fixtures, but our points tally's shared. So we have to understand that and address that. I know what it is. It's trying to teach that amongst others and as a group, and we'll get there.
One good thing to come from today, obviously, is a goal for Luke Charman. He's a hard worker in every game he plays, and just glad to see him back on the score sheet now and a really predatory finish at the near post.
Yeah, and I said to all the players that scored, it's a shame it doesn't represent 3 points, because it should. And his work rate's been excellent since I started taking the lads, and he's a striker. He's played in more wins that we've had, so I'll respect that. And of course, I want to grow that, and it's great that he can get his goal. Hopefully now that'll set him off on a bit of a run, because he's a great lad, but it's about staying right up there and on it, and that's why Luke stayed on the pitch as well, because of that reliability and trust to work hard, and that's what we've got to garner and gauge in every single AFC Fylde player.
Obviously back in front of the Mill Farm crowd next weekend against Hartlepool United, and it's going to be a tough fixture again, obviously one of your former clubs, I believe.
Yeah, I did play for them as a younger man, 21 to 24, I think.
Obviously, it's going to be a tough game as well, and a big away crowd as well.
Well, excuse me, they're well supported, really hard working town. They will definitely come and support their players, of course they will. And we've got to make sure we can turn up again, repeat and progress our position in respect to how we've played, and think about what will do that, what will help that, and whether that's changing player or changing certain aspects within that. But we were totally in control, so just learn from today, take it in. But from a frustration perspective and a Fylde fan, of course we should have won that game, and I am definitely not accepting that. But at the same time, there's been growth. We just got to grow and understand that, and it needs supporting, because it were really good to score 3 and have 20 odd 3 shots, but the defending aspects we need to tighten up, and it's not just the defenders. You win, you score together, and you concede together. It's everybody.